Yo, yo.
I don't know about you guys, but sometimes for me, it feels like it takes forever for him to unmute us, and then I'm like, just waiting.
Because it's damn near impossible for you to not talk.
Damn near.
It
It's
is.
like hardly ever that I don't talk. But I swear to you, there was once a time where people were afraid to talk to me because they thought I'd cry and I was so shy and quiet. But I was also maybe like this tall.
That was long before
Oh yeah,
I met
long before you even met me. Like
Oh, yeah.
there would have been a whole different side to me back then. Thank you so much for being here, McD. I can't believe it's like 3:30 a.m. your time.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's crazy. I would be asleep. I can't rock all night.
No, not like I used to when I was younger, but
I used to be able to rock all night, but yeah, no.
but yeah,
I'm not the type to rock all night.
After taking a couple weeks off, we're back. Married with Issues Live, issue 80.
Issue 80. We're old.
Issue 80 live, youtube.com/c/marriedwithissues.
Oh yeah, I forget you plugged that for the audio thing. And I want to thank Werewolf by Lunchtime and Lasso for being here. Thanks for joining us. It's good to see you guys.
What's going on? Hope you guys are having a good weekend. Yeah, this week we're at a later time.
Yes.
Yeah, so this isn't going to be like a regular time or anything. So next week we should be back to our regular
time. We meant to hop on with Delphia and Kachoong for a little bit, but I forgot to let them know that we would hop on. I thought that I already said so and I didn't, and then I didn't realize until we like 10 minutes before we did our show. And I'm like, oh, I'm a special kind of special, guys.
Yeah, and I was like preoccupied. I mean, I was like multitasking, kind of trying to go over all the crazy Disney announcements and stuff.
The update.
Because we wanted to go over it last week because we were going to try and get a show off last week, but didn't get around to it. But yeah, because I mean, Disney. It was the Disney Investor Day announcement. So yeah,
I got these cool things today that I'm excited for.
Yeah, we got a
surprise.
So yeah, Gerald's gonna love this. I don't know if he's in chat or not, but
yeah, it's a Christmas present that I got him. That a friend from work has a 3D printer.
So naturally, my first thought is
Doom.
Right, this thing is going back here on the Doom display.
It is a really awesome mask. And then I got these.
Yeah, this guy did a pretty damn good job on it. I mean, it's even weathered and aged. I don't know if the detail can really kind of get it in there, but
yeah, see?
Yeah, this thing came out pretty dope. Yeah, and he threw those in.
He threw these in last minute too, when we were like on the way to go pick up the Doom mask. As like
he asked if we like Wolverine. I'm like, well, yeah, it was one of my favorites growing up.
Mhm. He has a 3D printer, and he's a friend that I work with, and he was showing these Iron Man masks that he had made, and I'm like, well, hey,
they were
wait.
like mini ones too.
Yeah, they were like little mini ones, and I was like, hey, wait, those, could you do a Doom mask? And
yeah, there's Gal right there.
Yep.
Yeah, I win.
I win. Soldier Von Doom.
Yeah, Soldier Von Doom. It's complete
and
now.
It's like the detail on it is so like he did really good.
Yeah, it looks pretty wicked. And it's crazy like how well it fits too.
It really is. Like it's and he like did it all weathered, but it was with this 3D printer, and so it like since he had done the Iron Man masks, I was like, "Hey, wait, could you do a Doom mask?" And then he sent like a few pictures and got it done.
Yeah, he sent like.
Hey, Captain! Thanks for joining us. Good to see you, Gerald.
Hey,
and Delphia and Kachoong, good to see you guys too.
Oh, and Cap.
And Cap.
Yeah, because like, and then I was like kind of torn off.
And it like sits on its own, like.
Yeah, that's what like, I'm
like
stoked
you can't
on.
Kind of
like,
see it.
Yeah, it's hard to see, but it sits on its own upright like this. So I'm just gonna put it back here.
Maybe you can show it like that.
But yeah, maybe like. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, and I'm thinking maybe put it, like, be cool, like in like a shadow box or kind of like a
cosplay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna
my
put.
mic back up.
I want to put
Yeah, my mic's on a box.
like straps and stuff on it.
Behind scene there. Behind the scenes.
I know. I know. We need to get some boom arms.
Shaking my fists at you.
Right.
Yeah, it's really cool. He weathered it and everything, and it looks really good. And then he gave us, because while we were on our way out there, he asked if we like Wolverine, and gave us these too. And like they look like real metal, but they're just like the 3D printed, like.
Yeah, it's crazy how
cool.
like how metallic and everything he can make it look. Because like even on the inside of this.
So it really makes me want to invest into a 3D printer.
So like how shiny that is. That's what it was like before he like weathered it and aged it.
Oh yeah, because the inside, which
it even looks like really, it has like like grease in it and.
Yeah, because like when you like show this side, it like doesn't. You wouldn't like think that would fit, and then like it actually just kind of hugs.
It fits
the
crazy,
face.
right? Yeah, it's like.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But I think we should invest in a 3D printer.
For real, right?
It's a wicked Doom mask, and it was his Christmas present this year. So I'm like, it works.
Right. Yeah. I know. I kind of want to get like one of those.
Hey, Gretzky, Comic Boom. Thanks for joining us.
Lady Fantastic.
Super Russ, thanks to see you.
Russ. Yeah, because I wanted to get like kind of one of those like styrofoam heads.
Yeah.
And put it on one of those, and then get like a kind of like a green, either just like fabric or like an actual hood. Yeah, to where it'll actually be.
We can make that work.
Yeah, put it back there somewhere.
Hey, Lady F, fantastic. Thanks for joining us too. Yeah, we kind of went hiatus for a little bit, but we're back, and
it's crazy because it's only been just like 2 weeks or something that we haven't done a show. But
it's consecutive weeks.
I know, but it's crazy how it feels a lot longer.
It does feel a lot longer. Yeah, it really does feel a lot longer.
Yeah, the part that's really messing with me is like because we haven't made it to our LCS since then either. Really, we haven't been able to make it, but here soon, hopefully. Yeah. But yeah, we probably have
here soon. Here really soon we'll be able to go back to the LCS, and I can't wait because there's a lot of books there, and there was even one that came out with the Scotty Young variant that I really hope is there, that I know we sent them. It was the Black Cat #1 Scotty Young.
Oh, that's right.
Variant where she's like got like it's Black Cat, but it has like the Spider-Man like where he's like decapitated, but he's like like a stuffed Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah, it has like the stuffing in it.
Yeah, the stuffing in it. Yeah. And my sideburns are back.
Right. See, what the crazy thing is the one that we're really looking forward to is we haven't even gotten to yet is Batman and Catwoman #1.
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah.
I mean, that series we were looking forward to. And
yeah, we were really looking forward to it. We're just a little behind.
Yeah.
Life's been definitely wild.
Right, yeah, just enjoy the roller coaster.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh, yeah.
Ups and downs.
Especially this whole year in general, right? But
oh, I know. And Christmas next week, like, where's the time going? And then I'm actually going to be on with Mr. Comics 89.
Next weekend?
Next weekend, the Knockout. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's going to, I'm going to be defending Daredevil.
Yeah, Daredevil against Batman Beyond, right?
Yeah, Batman Beyond. Yeah. So I'm excited, but I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I think it'll be fun.
I know, yeah, you going on another solo show, but
Marvel need to make a Doom mask. I have the hammer and gauntlet, so I'd get the mask. Let's go, Marvel.
Oh, you know they're going to be once he shows up in the MCU, you know that they're gonna do it.
That would be
hands down.
Like Megalopolis, how they had the Ant-Man mask that I almost got. Like, I was so close to getting it. I wanted it so bad.
I have a feeling it will be along with those, along the lines of that. And then my second idea for the 3D printer is the
War Machine.
The War Machine Punisher one, which they made Marvel made one of those too.
Yeah, that would be really sick. Like, that's just War Machine.
I mean, because actually one of our things from the Disney announcements is how they finally officially announced the Fantastic Four movie. Which is going to be directed by it's going to be directed by John Watts, who directed both MCU Spider-Man films so far.
After seeing everything that Disney dropped, I am actually really excited. I was really nervous at first for WandaVision, but after seeing the trailer, I think it's actually going to be pretty good. I'm kind of more excited for it now.
After seeing that most recent trailer. I'm definitely looking more. I mean, I was looking forward to it already, but I'm looking more so.
Yeah, I'm looking more so forward to it, and then like even with the Loki one too, because it's like I had gone to the grocery store and I had gotten back and I was sitting in the car for a second finishing my cigarette.
Yeah, you like bombarded me. Holy cow!
Yeah, because I was finishing my cigarette and I was on my phone and I was like, oh wait, save. And I didn't even watch all of them because they were all on different stories on Instagram. Like Comic Queen had done one, Anna Reads Comics had done one. And so I was like just saving them from there automatically.
Anna did a bunch of them.
Yeah, Anna, she did a lot of them too. And so I had just like instantly saved them. And then I'm like, okay, my cigarette's gone. I got to hurry up to get into the house with the groceries. And it was like before I even put the groceries away, I was like, I have to show you all of these. And he's like, what is it? Because you were playing Destiny too, and you're like,
yeah.
Or were you sleeping? I forget.
No, I think I was playing Destiny.
Yeah, you were playing Destiny. That's what it was.
But I think the first one you actually showed me was right, Gresky. I'm looking forward to the Willow one too. When I saw the Willow announcement, even with Warwick Davis himself coming back,
I'm super stoked.
I just don't know about the Val Kilmer one though. I don't think they can get. I don't know if he's even done anything recently, but
maybe not. I was so close to buying Thor's hammer, but yeah, that's true too.
I know. Yeah. I almost got that one too. The one actually I came really close to getting the cap shield and the Ant-Man mask because once I found or the helmet.
I know. It's so
once I found it,
I'd probably cosplay Ant-Man over Wasp, but I'm just like weird. I'm weird, guys.
Well, I mean, you like both Ant-Man and the Wasp, but you're probably a bigger fan of Ant-Man than Wasp, I'd say.
Yeah.
But
oh yeah, see, there's still the lady. There's the Wonder Woman book over there with my Ant-Man books.
Yeah, back there.
Yeah.
No, because I came across. Remember that at the time that place was selling the cap shield and the Ant-Man mask for like half off of both. So pretty much you're almost like buying one get one free at that point if it's like from its regular price point.
Yeah, that's true.
So I almost got them both back then, but didn't end up doing it.
But so when I saw everybody doing the posts from the Disney drop, and I was like, oh, gotta save these. So I like hurried and saved them on my Instagram, and then I came up with the groceries.
Well, the first trailer you showed me was for Mass Effect.
Yeah, because that was the one Jill, my sister, did. Yeah, Jill had done that one.
Yeah, and
Mass Effect looks good.
You hadn't really
so good.
You hadn't really played much of that series yourself, but you watched me play back when I was streaming too. You watched me stream a bit of the Andromeda one.
Well, you would always be streaming in the one room, and I'd be in the other, like with the stream on the phone, watching it and playing my own game.
Yeah, you'd usually be playing.
Because that's when I was playing Life is Strange, and then when I got into Destiny.
That's right.
Those are the two ones that I was playing. And I've been tempted to get the Life is Strange comic, but I haven't brought myself to do it, and I think it's just because I missed out on the number one. Carlito, thanks for joining us. Good to see you.
Yo.
And it was really nice to see your setup with all your like statues and like cabinets of like.
Oh yeah, rocking.
You made him jealous.
Right.
Just a wee bit.
Yeah, just a wee bit. Yeah, statue game was on point.
Yes, definitely on point. So I had gotten...
What show was that? Oh, it was on Matt's thing when he was on.
Yeah, it was on Matt's Goodbye stream.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. He'll still be around.
Yeah, Wonder Woman 84. I'm Diana to see it.
I need to see it too.
I know, I want to see it too.
Ooh, there's a Christina Dark cosplay. Down in Texas is where she's at. There's a display for Wonder Woman that was on her story. I don't know if it's still on her story because I know they expire after like 24 hours. But it was a really cool like museum display, and it was like showing her costume and like her gauntlets and everything. And it like even did like the wings to where it's like you would stand in a spot, and then like in the video. Like it was like you were in front of a screen.
She cosplayed the gold suit?
No.
Oh.
She cosplayed like the Wonder Woman
the
herself.
Wonder, yeah.
But at the museum place that they have down in Texas for it, it was like a digital thing to where it's like you can stand there and then like digitally it looks like the wings are coming like if because they have you stand in like a certain spot.
Okay, I got you. Yeah,
I
that'd
thought
be
I
pretty
showed
dope.
that to you.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. It might have already expired from her story, but Christina Dark cosplay because she was the one that was woman here.
Yeah.
And she's down in Texas, but they had like a display thing for Wonder Woman 1984, and it was really cool. She was showing how like it was just like movie props and everything, and it was just this really cool display thing that they have in Texas right now.
Yeah, that'd be pretty dope to see. Yeah, I don't think you showed it.
And if you have a 3D printer, apparently a Doom mask is really easy to make.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, this was almost exactly like the 3D file that he had sent us before. Because at first I was kind of debating like the more classic kind of like Kirby one like this, or kind of like the more modern one.
Modern one, yeah.
Because like in the books, I mean Doom he has quite a few different ones really.
And there's another Doom key that you want to find now.
Oh, I know. I need to find it. It's actually. Oh, I wish I had the other one, but it's from that Astonishing Tales series.
Isn't it 8?
It's out in the living room. I know. We have it's Astonishing Tales number 3. It's the Khazar and Doom.
Yeah, it's Astonishing Tales number 8.
But it's Astonishing Tales number 8. That I need to get because it's actually the first appearance of Doom's mother.
Yeah.
Cynthia
Books of Doom is so good. If you have not read Books of Doom, you need to read Books of Doom.
And then it's pseudo sequel, even though it was written decades earlier. Triumph and Torment.
Yeah.
Which is actually collected in that Doctor Strange Epic Collection.
Mm-hmm.
Which that's really the only way to get it because it's really the only way to get it because the original
that's a good
trade
question.
Of that is
how does Doom's mask stick to his face?
It's infused to his face.
Oh.
Well, different continuities. It depends, but in the main, like longest point is he actually has it infused to him. Like it can't come off. But then there's times when he removes it, like at night. Like in the current series, there was a shot of him at night in his study.
Oh,
and he's able to
like
take it off more like a helmet because it covers the back
that's
too.
Right.
It's like it's a 2-piece helmet.
Books of Doom is so good.
In the past, he infused it into his face.
Yeah.
Because when he puts on the mask for the very first time after he creates like there is only Dr. Doom. Like Victor Von Doom is no more. His vanity, because his face gets messed up.
Did I read that right?
What is it?
Destro? I think I read that right. My phone kind of, like my screen on my phone has like cracks on it. So like when it's at a certain spot, it's kind of hard to read the text.
Oh yeah, I still want to play that, Nick D. Yeah, the Ghost of Tsushima. I still haven't had a chance to play that yet.
Matter of time.
Right,
Matter of time.
But
it was who's a meaner badass? Doom or Destro?
I'd still say Doom.
Victor Von Doom.
Yeah. I mean,
I would think so.
Yeah, there isn't really
because he's like he has a reason behind his madness and the way that he is, and it's just like so.
You definitely
good.
See that in Books of Doom.
Yeah, you really do see that in the Books of Doom.
Yeah.
Kylo Ren mask.
I like Kylo's mask too. It's pretty dope.
I would like the Reading Rainbow, like Star Trek.
LeVar Burton's.
Yeah. His like
kind of visor.
His visor thing.
Goggle kind of things. I mean,
because
I remember there was kind of like sunglasses, kind of like that back in the day, but
it was, yeah.
I don't know. He saw out of those actually.
They probably just like the little lines, like.
I don't know. I could have sworn. I think I've heard stuff like the actor LeVar, like he actually really couldn't see out of him.
Oh, be surprised.
So when he would act, he was kind of having to do it by memory and stuff. When he would. I want to say I've heard that before.
He's a pretty good actor.
I don't. Oh yeah, he is, but. I don't know. I mean, maybe he could see a little bit through it, but for some reason, I want to say like I could have sworn I've heard
not
that.
Very well. Because it was like pretty thick. Like
at the very least.
I didn't mean to hit my mic. Sorry.
At the very least, if he could see, it wouldn't be that well. Yeah, Reading Rainbow.
Yeah, the good stuff.
Oh, yeah. I know, that tripped me out. Yeah, earlier on Kachoong and Delphia stream, Kenny dropped the Ghost Rider, and I was like, oh, God, I remember that show.
Right? Back
I
in the
loved
day.
that show when I was a kid.
And then I have these. I want X23 ones, though. I want the one where it's 2.
Yeah.
Right? That'd be awesome.
Which I think he had made before. I had seen pictures of him.
Yeah. I think we need to get a 3D printer. Hey, Jeffrey, good to see you here, barely. I hope.
I'm here, but well, yeah, he was.
I hope your liquor stayed down.
Yeah, he was going. He was getting at it.
I don't think he's seen your Doom mask.
If he's seen straight.
If he's seen straight too. Star Trek is just so.
He's seeing like 3 of
for
like 3 Dooms right now.
For respect, I can't help it. I like Star Trek, but there's nothing wrong with Star Wars. I do like Star Wars too. I just haven't seen any of the Mandalorian stuff yet.
Well, I mean, we haven't seen any of the Disney ones. I finally got you caught up on the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy. Now we need to start the Disney ones. No, we did watch all of them.
Yeah, I fell asleep.
No, you fell asleep in Rogue One.
Yeah, so Rogue One.
Technically, we have watched one of the Disney ones.
Yeah, and it was just, and to be fair, it was late, and I was tired, and I can sleep like a brick.
And you also didn't fall asleep until near the end too.
Yeah, I made it. I made it more than halfway through.
Which we need to rewatch that because that one was actually really good. I really liked that one.
If I close one eye. Reminds me of like stories growing up.
Yeah.
One eye open.
Yeah, that's
the good times. The good times. Oh, and we also got these cool poster thingies.
Oh yeah.
This is the one that I chose.
Yeah, you hurry and show those.
Okay, so he's gonna go grab his book, and I'm gonna be here. But okay, we found this today, so we got it. It was a print of the World's Comics #1. It was a really cool print, and I liked it. So I think this is the one that I picked out of it. They're actually like only like $2 or $3, if that. I think we picked them up, and so there's the one. I don't have space anywhere. This office is like kind of under maintenance, and we need to clean everything. And then this is the one he chose. Superman. And it's just these really cool prints that were like $2 or $3, if that. So then he chose Superman. And then the one that we both agreed that we needed to get was this one.
Yeah, with the race.
Yeah. Superman 199. August 1967. Artist Carmine Infantino.
Oh, Carmine Infantino.
Infantino, yeah, I can't read. I can, but I can't. I'm special,
guys. He was a killer DC artist.
Superman's race with the Flash. And they were actually on what's it called?
They were all in the clearance for like
$1
or $2 or something like that. Super cheap, but
yeah, it was like $1 or $2.
They actually had a bunch more too. It was actually, I mean, if we got all of them, we would have ended up with a lot more. But we were also kind of thinking of wall space too.
Yeah, because we have to think about that.
Because we had like 4 or 5 other ones that we got from there like last year.
Yeah.
That had like the Green Lantern, the Golden Age Green Lantern #1, and
they get a lot of really cool print ones like that where it's like we need to go there more often just to check those out.
I know. I love the 3 we ended up with.
I'm gonna just go ahead and say yes, they are. Yes.
That was someone knocking on the door, right?
Was it?
I don't know. I thought I heard. I don't know.
It might have been. I kind of heard a knocking. Should I go see?
Maybe real quick. I don't know. Yeah,
I'll be right back. Cause I kind of heard a knocking too.
I don't know if it was on our door, or if it was just like next door. I don't know. It's good to check because we have had to have maintenance here a couple times recently. Just make sure on that. Because this was actually the series I was talking about earlier. So it's Astonishing Tales 3. Yeah, because they're on Doctor Doom. But the one I'm looking for is number 8. Number 8 to this series, which is first appearance of Doom's mother.
It wasn't, but I heard it again. I think it's the storage units.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the complex that we're in, like our apartment is like straight up the stairs, like our front door, you, like walk down and then walk down and walk down. But then like where our door is at, like here's our door. There's like storage units along the wall.
Yeah,
like,
so when people dig into their storage units, we can kind of hear it on the other side of our wall.
Yeah, and that's what I think it was, because I actually went to the door and no one or nothing was there, and then I heard it again as I was like coming in here. So I think it's people getting into the storage unit.
Yeah,
it would actually be like on the other side, if that makes sense, from this angle.
A little farther over there.
From what you guys can see, but yeah.
Right.
I hope that leak has been sorted.
Because I was saying how maintenance has had to come here a couple times.
Yeah, that's been a hassle.
Yeah, for the most part, I think it's good now. I
mean, that much.
Yeah, because the last couple days I had to come.
That one's done. The ceiling in the living room, they're still not completely finished with, because there's been like a rise in cases at our complex, apparently.
Yeah, so we've been staying like, hold up even more.
Yeah, we've been staying in even more. And so then like when the maintenance guys do come in, or when we know they're coming, we like put our masks on and but they kind of started fixing the ceiling, but they haven't finished it yet. So
it's like pretty much done. It's just like kind of one more thing they had to do really quick.
Yeah, it's just a couple more like patches over.
It's a pain in the ass because they haven't come and they haven't done it yet, so we haven't moved everything back.
Yeah,
that was like hanging on the walls, or because it was kind of the area of our Avengers.
Which is why this is kind of like a mess.
Which is why it's a little messier in here, because we had to bring everything in here.
Yeah.
Well, here in our room too.
Mhm.
Yeah, because it was like all of our Avengers, like the movie posters and.
Those ones are right there. Some of them are.
Oh yeah.
Some of them are. Yeah, they're all over the place.
That's one that I just brought.
When you order a pizza and 3 minutes later you think the guy's turning up. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, we always think someone's at the door.
I have to call you and send a message. I'll call you back. It's my dad. My dad was calling.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can do that like on phones and stuff. Never really.
I know, you forget like when you're getting a call and stuff that you can do that. Yeah, because you can. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't get that many calls, so.
You do. You just don't answer or hear them.
I'll have my phone
like
on.
All of his alerts on silent, so it's a miracle.
It's actually on vibrate.
Yeah.
It's just weird. I don't know. I've had my phone on vibrate for the last like few years.
I have my alarm set on my phone so that it vibrates when the alarm goes off. And there was a night that we passed out on the couch, and when my alarm was going off, I was really surprised that it woke me up. And my phone was on the floor, and I thought, oh, maybe I picked it up, snoozed it, put it on the floor. And then, lo and behold, later that morning, he's like, no, it's just when it started going off, the buzzing on the table, like, scared him.
Like maybe. Yeah, like jump startled me. Jump scared me.
Startled you?
Yeah. Well,
what am I to
I'm
do?
like just sitting there, and then like your alarm goes, even though it's only on silent, but it's vibrating pretty damn loud. Like.
Yeah, it's the way I have it set up so that it like helps wake me up, and it still doesn't work half the time.
Yeah, like McD said, that's why I always message you if you should.
Yeah, that's like seriously.
I'm
if
so
you guys,
terrible at checking
I'm
my
getting
Instagram.
better. I'm getting better at checking my messages. Although some of them I have kind of like.
You're a lot better than I am.
Yeah, so if you ever need to get a hold of us or him, it's most likely that I'll respond. So.
Yeah, and it's not like by choice. I'm just like so scatterbrained, doing like so much different stuff. Like
you are always like you're an overachiever. Like you always got like 10 things going at like.
It's exhausting being me.
And it's hell inside my head.
That's in my head too. That's for sure.
But we make it work.
Somehow, yeah.
Yeah, somehow.
Somehow we definitely do.
Yeah. For the most part. Right.
So on a couple of those the Disney announces, I mean, I always figured that they would eventually get to this and stuff, but I was kind of surprised by the Secret Invasion and the Armor's Wars one. And with the fact that they're also going to be series on
I thought Loki
Disney
looks
Plus.
good.
Yeah, that did
Loki?
too. That kind of went when it looks like they're going not where I kind of expected him to.
I think that one looks good. And what was it? The
It's
TV, like RTV or
TVA. It's like time variance authority is what it is.
Yeah, TVA. I'm interested in that. Like, I want to see that.
And I didn't know
that trailer looked good.
Or not or
Owen?
Yeah, it is Owen Wilson. I was thinking of his brother Luke Wilson.
Oh yeah, it is.
But no, yeah, it was Owen Wilson in that trailer. I'm like, I did not know he was going to be in an MCU show.
And now it's rumored that Star-Lord is going to be in
Thor 4.
Thor.
I started seeing
that. I'm super stoked for. So that's
seeing that
that's
pop
exciting
up.
too.
Another thing I didn't know about the Guardians thing. So I guess there's going to be a Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special.
Ooh, yeah.
Which they're by James Gunn.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they're going to film it during production of Guardians 3.
Yes.
So I don't really know what to expect from that one, but for it being a holiday special, I don't know. I would think next holidays would probably be a little.
These are really cool.
I like
too
soon.
They can like scratch your back.
Yeah, first thing I told her is I'm sleeping with one eye open now.
I couldn't hurt you. I love you too much.
No, we'll see.
No, I couldn't.
The chick that shot Selena, allegedly, also said she loved her. I know.
How could you? I'm not that bad. I mean, it may be murder-suicide, but...
Yeah, Werewolf says Tom Hiddleston is the most perfect cast actor ever. He is, right? Like
he is.
He is so perfect.
He really
for Loki.
is. So far, they
like I'm sure there's other actors that could probably play him pretty well, but not that I can think of off the top of my head.
Like the actor who might be playing Fantastic Four.
I really hope that they go the Krasinski and Emily Blunt route. Like I really do.
They should.
I really
hope they do. I really hope they do. I really like that they're having the same actor for Doc Ock. Because that's a good call for Doc Ock.
Yeah. Let's talk about Spider-Man 3. Holy cow!
Yeah.
So, I mean, with every announcement, it seems like more and more that they're doing this Spider-Verse kind of thing. I mean, they haven't officially announced Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield yet, but I think that's just a formality at this point. You know, with them. Jamie Foxx has already announced. Alfred Molina now is like official, and I think I might even be forgetting another one from the past. But
if they do, I hope it's how they do it in that one other meme where it's like classic
classic '90s cartoons with all three of them
looking at each other. Like
they have to do that.
They have
something similar to that with all three of them together.
They could make it possible too.
Oh yeah.
They can make it work.
Yeah.
They could bring it to life, and then it can be like.
I mean, Phase 4 is obviously going to be just bonkers, for the lack of a better term, really, because, I mean, multiverse type bonkerness.
Multiverse bonkers.
For the lack of a better term, but, I mean, because, look, I mean, you have Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. I mean, it's in the name. And you're seeing, a lot more crossover, too. I mean, speaking of the Spider-Man 3, Daredevil. Charlie Cox's Daredevil is supposedly, I think,
Charlie
official.
Charlie Cox as Daredevil was really good call. And now
they're going to be getting the rights to Punisher next month.
John Bernthal is a really good Punisher.
Supposedly, yeah, Feige's really sold on him too. Yeah. So I do not be surprised if you start seeing him talked about even more next month.
Did you know that what's his name? Jane.
Who?
The
Thomas Jane, who played Punisher back in 2004.
Yeah, Thomas Jane that played Punisher back in 2004 is a comic book writer too.
I didn't know that he actually writes comic books and everything.
We had this. See,
but
Punisher.
And I didn't know that he did a fan made kind of.
A bunch of random stuff everywhere.
That Dirty Laundry, you can look it up on YouTube. There's it's called Dirty Laundry, but it's kind of a fan made film.
Yeah, I agree. I hope they get the Vincent D'Onofrio. I can't pronounce his last name.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah,
supposedly Feige was really sold on him too.
He made a really, really good Kingpin.
He was brilliant.
Perfect.
And I've seen reports that he really loved playing that character and that he wants to come back, or that he would be open to. So
they should.
I would be surprised if they get him too.
It'd be cool if they, like, I know Jessica Jones and
like Luke
Cage and Iron Fist weren't as big, but I really liked.
I mean, the Luke Cage one was pretty big when it first came out. That first one, there was a lot of hype around that one.
I think if they should have those same actors for their same roles too, because I think
they should go across the board. Yeah, but I did see a report where Michael Coulter was saying he hasn't been contacted by Marvel.
Yeah,
which Marvel has the rights to him. Yeah. Now, the only one that they have to wait on from the Netflix is Punisher, which is next month. Because the way no, never mind. Yeah, you're right. Jessica Jones, I think, will be after even him, because the thing was 2 years after the date of their last episode.
Yeah, and really
Jessica Jones aired after that last season of Punisher, right?
Yeah,
if I remember right.
Jessica Jones was one of the last.
It was the last one, I think.
To air, I think.
I think it was Jessica Jones season 3.
And then even in that Jessica Jones, I just developed this hatred for Hellcat. That, like, even when we'd go to the comic book store, he'd be like, "Oh, hey, look, it's Hellcat." I'm like, "Don't you show me the..." Yeah. I had a grudge against. It may just be a show and, like, comics and stuff, but the emotional attachment to these characters is legit.
Oh, it can be
like,
bad.
In the way they bring them to life, and, like, Kristen Ritter as Jessica Jones was so good.
She was really damn good as her.
She was really good. So it's like, I'm not saying that they would bring Jessica Jones into it somehow down the road, but I would like to see her.
Feige saying that he did like her though. So
yeah, I would like to see her play more Jessica Jones. I think that would be cool.
I don't know, to them, because
I agree with you, Russ. Because I actually did the first season wasn't as good, but the second season of Iron Fist was. I fell in love with him playing Iron Fist a little more. Like, the second season,
especially how they ended that second one.
Oh, that second season was so good, and then they just.
Oh, and here's the thing too about what I've read so far and what I've been seeing on the Daredevil and Punisher front with it too. So far from the Netflix stuff, it looks like that gonna be like a reboot on it too. So like the Netflix stuff, like forget it, you know, like it.
Yeah, it was a good run while it happened. It can be like a.
Yeah, so you might get little different origins. So the one rumor report that I read that had the most detail on the Punisher front is that supposedly they're kind of talking about doing like a Bernthal Punisher series, but then and it might be named like Punisher War Journal. So it'll have like a new origin, and it'll probably be maybe a little bit more back, like in his military time, or at least start at that point.
Yeah.
Maybe take cues from Garth Ennis's like Reborn.
That would be a really good point.
Which would be a damn good place to start.
Yeah. I'm gonna like hit the table. I often sit with my leg under, like I'm weird. So I had to move because there's also like a box.
Yeah.
Of like slabs under here that's like.
Yeah, we don't have much leg room.
Designated for stuff.
And then another one they announced too, surprising nobody really. I mean, I wrote about this on the blog like over a year ago, but Ironheart. Which I'm looking forward to that. I mean, that's going to be, I'm pretty sure that's a Disney Plus series, I would think. But yeah, it's going to be Riri Williams, reverse engineers Tony Stark's Iron Man armor and becomes like the local hero in her area.
Yeah, that's a second season 2 ending was definite fire.
Right. I mean, I knew like a decent amount of stuff about Iron Fist going into it. I mean, I didn't like dislike the character or anything, but I also wasn't really like a huge fan. I mean, I've always been like a fan of like martial arts and like ninjas and stuff like that. But
yeah, that's what was really hard about the first season is he was more of a gymnast type than he was an actor.
It took some time for him to kind of grow on
that kind of showed that he wasn't that good of an actor. But by the second season, he kind of his acting improved.
It did a lot in the second one, yeah. It really
By
did.
the second season, I think his acting definitely really improved.
He was playing off a good actor, though, too, because the second year, it was the second season with Davros and stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, because the first season was with his, when he came back. Oh, wait, was that the second season?
I think the second season was with Davros. I'm pretty sure.
Or was that the first?
Yeah. Our memory, both our memories is really bad.
Because I remember the one with his dad, not his dad, but his like best friend's dad.
Yeah,
that like took over the company.
That would have been the first. Yeah, that was the first.
Yeah, that was So then Davros would have been the second.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
what
pretty
it was.
sure that's right.
And I went with Catterday.
Yeah, Super Rose says, the first season was slow building. Yeah, it was for sure that too.
It was. And his acting just like, by the second season, his acting really improved. And then the way they ended it with like the White Dragon, it just was like, wait, what? And then it was canceled and it was like, why? It just got good.
Yeah, because wasn't it even canceled after? So some of the last Netflix shows, we went into it knowing that it was pretty much the last, but I think
with Punisher and
Jones,
Jessica Jones, we knew.
We figured because everything else
and
was canceled.
And I think it was right after Daredevil that we found out that it was that they were going to be canceling.
What was the first one announced? The first one might have been, I think it was Iron Fist.
Yeah.
After the second one had aired, though.
Yeah.
And then Iron Fist was the first one announced to be canceled, if I remember right.
Yeah, after it had aired.
Yeah, after it aired, I think, if I remember right. Yeah, because I remember, I really loved how the second season ended too, and that like so stinger good. Ending and
with the White Dragon and everything, it was so good.
Well,
you get attached.
How she
You really
even
get
though it was a while ago, I don't want to
like
spoil anything. Yeah, you really did.
I thought Iron Cage first season was slow, but I actually really enjoyed the second season more. I agree. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Super Wrestler makes a good point though. The crossover episode with Luke Cage was awesome. Their fight scenes together. That was the best. Yeah. That was the best episode by
where
far.
they like kind of referenced the Heroes for Hire.
Mm-hmm.
That was good.
Power Man and Iron Fist, and that one was so good.
I still have Netflix
That's how I think they should do.
Yeah.
Luke Cage and Iron Fist. Like they should just have them in their own show together instead of having the two separate. Which is if they do it, that's how I think they will do it. But
that would be cool. I kept Netflix only for the reason that my mom has Amazon Prime and I have Netflix, and so it's like she uses my password and I use hers.
Or Gretzky's right. Maybe Defenders was canceled first. Because Defenders had already aired by then.
Defenders was actually pretty good the way that they did it.
Yeah, I enjoyed that too.
And I like how he just takes Jessica Jones' scarf as I like hit my own headset.
Oh, at first. Yeah, when they first meet up.
That was good.
You know who kind of, I think, stole the show in Defenders was actually Elektra. Because remember, she was kind of like the villain.
Ninja Assassin. Is that one on Netflix? That's what's so crazy about Netflix and them is it's like, why are there different shows and different, like, why can't it just be all universal?
I know. When I was looking up the Disney announcement, they were talking about their like international kind of like streaming thing called Star.
I've even noticed,
I don't know, maybe McDee's heard more about that with him being from overseas and stuff. But
I've even noticed there's been like ones with Instagram now where it's like, or maybe it's I don't know, they're owned by the same person now, but in Europe or something, it's like different privacy. So it's like been sent, like I've been seeing
international privacy laws, yeah.
Yeah, so I've been seeing like little like little notifications that Europe has different privacy settings or something.
Oh no, that's.
I've been seeing those notifications, and I'm like, well, and then it's like they're owned by the same person now, and now all of a sudden is when they want to break them up for the monopoly, and it's like, but you let them do it in the first place, right? I don't know, man.
Right.
Corporations.
I know, like I was just reminding you too. Our Disney Plus we've had for almost the last year now was from our cell phone service.
Yep, it was our cell phone service,
and it might. I don't know. I can't remember when it's up. I might have to look at it because we'll probably have to start paying for that soon.
here soon.
I mean, because I would get it. I know there's when I was looking at the news, all this news stuff here, that they were talking about I think it's going to be their first price hike from
with your new
like $6.99 to $7.99 or something.
With your new job next month, it'll be good.
Yeah.
We'll be able to.
Yeah.
We'll be back on track. So. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I mean, only streaming service we even get right now is Netflix.
Yeah. Well, besides
we have access to
Amazon Prime.
Amazon, to Prime, but.
Because I pay for my I've had the Netflix. I really wish they would just grandfather some of these prices though, because when I first started getting Netflix, it was like for a while it seemed like it, but I don't know. Because like when I first got Netflix, it was like $12, and now it's up to like 17.
Yeah.
Or 16.
I wish some did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask McD too. So on that, what was it, like Ninja Assassin? Yeah, Ninja Assassin. Is that like an older like 80s one? Because I could have sworn there was one.
Maybe.
There was a movie I loved back in the day, and I swear I think it was called Ninja Assassin, or maybe like, I don't know. I don't think it was like American Assassin. I know there's assassins like Antonio Banderas and Sylvester Stallone. I love that movie.
Or Desperado. But those were good.
Oh yeah, Desperado was dope.
So good. Desperado was really good.
El Mariachi and Once Upon a Time in Mexico. I used to have all three of those. I don't know if we even have any of them now. I love Once Upon a Time in Mexico too.
We watched Bad Santa last night.
Yeah, that's our Christmas tradition.
There was a slight moment when I was pulling it out that I thought we had the same movie twice, but it was really we have the second one and the first one, and the first one is just the uncut.
The Badder Santa.
Yeah.
So it was like a different cover. So yeah, it almost looked like the same one as the second one.
I'll send it. Okay, yeah.
Also, if I see a picture of the like cover, I the one I'm thinking of from the 80s, I would remember. Werewolf says I bought Cyberpunk 2077, but I should wait until 2077 to play it. I know I want to play that game so damn bad, but I mean I have a Xbox One X and a PS4 Pro, but I don't know if even those are playing it well. I haven't really looked much into all that stuff that's been going on with it. But kind of the impression that I have
is that one.
Oh, yeah, that's not the one I was thinking of, but I do remember that one coming out, though.
I vaguely remember. I think my mom watched that.
I remember that. I remember that one. I haven't seen that one. I don't think I've seen it, but I remember, like, previews or something for it.
I think my mom watched it, and that's where I saw part of it at, so I think, I think that's...
I do want to see it, though.
Yeah, that one we'll have to see. Because I could have sworn my mom... I wouldn't be surprised if it's one my mom told us to watch.
I wouldn't be surprised at all either.
Because she's always telling me to watch certain shows. And there was one show that she did tell me to watch, and it was Julie and the Phantoms. And that one just kind of, like, lifted my spirit a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of a...
It was a little, like...
It's kind of cheesy and...
Yeah.
But it was good, though. It had its moments.
Childlike, but it was just... It still had its... Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of, like, a Disney movie or something, but... Yeah.
It was kind of like High School Musical, but better than that.
Yeah.
Much better than that.
Much better than that, yeah.
But, yeah. And she was right, though, because she did warn us before we watched it that it's one of those, like, other ones, but it's just, like, still uplifting, so, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, the music, it had decent music in it, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Super S says it's a trip. They actually pulled the game from the PlayStation Store because there were so many glitches on the base PS4.
Huh.
That's good that they at least pulled it, because it was an absolute mess from what I've heard.
Wasn't it with, like, Anthem or some other game that it was, like, when it came out, it, like, broke some of the consoles?
I think Anthem had problems, yeah.
Yeah, it was something like that.
I think I remember Anthem having problems. I watched footage of a guy, like, video footage of, I think it was Paul Tassi, video game writer for Forbes. Like, he's a big Destiny player too, so that's how I read a lot of his stuff. But he had video footage of playing Cyberpunk, and it looked. I mean, it didn't look like incredible. I think he might have been playing it on a.
But I think she was playing on PC.
Yeah, so high-end PC is the one that you really want to play it on, but I don't know if it's
if it's
somewhat
really
playable
good.
on like a Series X or PS5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cyberpunk looks really, really good.
That's what I think. Paul Tassi was playing it on the footage I seen.
Keeps
I
getting
could
caught
be
on
wrong,
the mic,
but because I know that he had a Series X, or PS5 or whatever it was. It was one of the newer ones though.
Yeah. So yeah, we ended up doing a little show later. So somewhere, some way, there are assassins. Yes, there's always assassins.
Yeah, and I mean the last like few consoles, I've normally waited usually about a year.
That reminded me of something I saw on this other like legit show where this reporter went to an assassin's place and how like
she was stone cold, right? Like
yeah, but how like movies have made it seem that assassins live in like luxurious places, and it's just like the reporter goes to like this person's house and is just like even calls out how like crappy of an area it is that
I know
he lives
she's
in.
all bagging on this dude's like, and this is like real life. This is like a real
real
reporter.
life.
She was like
real reporter. Yeah,
she was like in Russia.
Yeah, and
yeah, she's like bagging on this dude's like place, like as they're walking up to the door, and then she like just knocks on the door and like he even answers, and she's like, yeah, can you talk to me about about poisoning whatever government officials or whatever it was, allegedly. We got to say that, but
allegedly. Yeah.
I don't even remember what the hell you were watching, but
it was one of those.
I was just like, damn, she's just walking right up to this dude's door, like.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy cow.
Like, wait, what? But yeah, it reminded me of that because it's like they don't really live in these luxurious houses like
Not
the
that
movie
one.
magic. The movie magic likes us to believe they do.
Yeah, she's not living like Timothy Olyphant in the Hitman
Mission
movie.
Impossible, but they made apparently it's possible because they've made so many of them.
God, I know how many have they made? Like 7.
Mission Impossible. Beverly Hills Assassin. Anyone remember that? I vaguely remember that person. Like it sounds faintly familiar.
I remember Beverly Hills Ninja.
I remember that one.
Beverly Hills Assassin, though.
It sounds like faintly familiar.
That does sound familiar, but I can't picture it.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, we will be back and doing our shows.
Yeah,
but
hopefully we'll be able to hit the LCS here soon.
Yeah,
get some his and her hunts back going. And
oh, I know, I want to get his and her. I want to go to the LCS so bad.
I know,
it's
a
matter of time. Like it's yeah.
Oh, Beverly Hills Ninja, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one he was thinking of. The Chris Farley one. That was the Chris Farley one, right? Yeah, Beverly Hills Ninja.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure that was him.
I miss Chris Farley.
I know. Could you imagine if he like lived
always
like,
messing with David Spade.
Like all these movies that Adam Sandler has done since, like Farley would have been in pretty much all of them.
Oh yeah.
Maybe not Uncut Gems or like.
I know, and he stepped out of his comfort zone for Uncut Gems, which I still really want to see.
Nice segue, actually. I was reading a report recently where his name was showing up with, it wasn't Marvel though, but it was DC, as a DCEU like villain role. No specifics, but I don't know. I don't know if his agent's
I vaguely remember you saying that. Oh yeah, because we came across that one other meme where it's like Robert Pattinson's gonna be the worst Batman ever, and then you see the trailer for it, and it's like it's gonna be the best Batman ever.
Yeah, it was Cosplay Chris that I seen it because McGee posted it. I love that.
Farley.
So funny.
Farley was good. Tommy Boy.
For real.
Good
I know.
stuff.
I was such a big Farley fan too.
Well, and it's like that one special that like Adam Sandler did on Netflix. He did a song about Chris Farley, and he's like
so
singing
good.
about Chris Farley, and it's just like it's really good. And he gets like a standing ovation at the end.
Oh yeah.
I still have it saved on my phone somewhere.
It's good to watch every now and then. Like especially with like
I think it's on my Facebook videos. I think is where I have it saved.
It's probably on that.
Yeah. Because I save these random videos from like Instagram and Facebook, and then if they like really make me laugh, or if they're some of my favorite videos, I save them, and then if I ever need just like a smile or a pick me up, I'll just like go back and rewatch it because I'm really repetitive, and I can watch stuff on repeat. And
I had a third one, but that I could have sworn
you probably left it in the living room.
I might have forgotten it. Yeah.
You probably left it in the living room.
Yeah, and so another announcement, real quick thing, is that it was confirmed now that Christian Bale is playing Gore the God Butcher, which was always my assumption. how Christian Bale is going to be in Thor 4.
Like the top part of my ear right there itched, if you were wondering what I was doing.
I'm always wondering what you're doing.
I'm a mystery.
Yeah, you are.
One of a kind. Beverly Hills Ninja.
Yeah, there was. So, I mean, I just kind of just grazed over some of the kind of like Marvel Studios.
Because we missed you guys though too. Because like we meant to do a show, and then like.
Well, both weeks we missed. Yeah, we wanted to do a show. Both weeks. I mean, like our hiatus last year was like unplanned and unannounced, and next thing we know, we were gone. I don't even know how long. I think it was like a month or something, maybe. But
I think it was like a month, maybe 2 months. But at that time, I was also under medicated.
Yeah, accidentally.
Yeah. That was the voices.
Yeah, this was a combination of just being busy and also not really having. We weren't, like I said, we weren't going to the LCS, so we kind of just like, hell, I don't know what the hell we do a show on.
This is true. Yeah. But we will, like, I don't know if we'll be able to go to LCS next week, but we'll still be doing another show.
Yeah, we'll still do something.
Yeah. Because, like, we did the covers, and, there's one that we haven't done yet that I'm surprised we haven't done that we could do.
Well, because I know there's quite a few.
We could do, like, favorite Deadpool covers.
I mean, I came up with a lot of, like.
There's a lot.
A lot of, like, different, like, categories and stuff. I mean,
it can take a lot of work, though, sometimes.
There's a lot of our collection and stuff that we haven't shown, too. Like, a lot of, like Omnis or even
Domino.
A lot of our action figures and statues and.
There's a box of these.
Oh, yeah, box of legends.
Unopened.
God, we can do a whole episode on just like legend
figures.
A lot of our legends.
Yeah, there's a box of legends all right there, and they're all Spider-Man ones.
Well, that was because I got the full wave of. I think it was I think it was the Far From Home wave.
Yeah, see, here's Winter Soldier.
That one I actually won't be taking out of the box because that's an older figure, and that one's actually kind of harder to find now.
Yeah.
They did do a new Winter Soldier version though. That was in the it was in the Black Widow movie wave.
Captain America.
I still need to get that one.
Got Captain.
The one thing I've been slacking on is all the awesome shit McFarlane has been doing with the DC figures. You're the one always showing me all like McFarlane's video announcements.
This my girl.
There you go.
See, this is my girl.
And there's the X-23 one.
It's the X-23.
I actually need to get back to reading that. Hell.
These ones were up, and then like we moved some stuff around, and then they got put in a box, and they've just kind of.
We have the X-23 back here somewhere.
Yeah, right. Where is it? It's like right in front of Deadpool.
Over here.
Right there. Right there.
Yeah. I know, I kind of need to redo it.
Yeah, and we got the Daymare's Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah, well honestly, McD, I've been most video editors and stuff that I've been messing around for doing like pre-recorded stuff. It's all on my phone too. Like every time I pull up, I'll download different editors and stuff on the laptop, and it's like this is too damn much. But a lot on the phone are a little bit easier.
I did one on my phone for Real Pixels, and it kind of ended up being still water.
I mean,
I still plan on doing it.
Yeah, I have a ton of videos and intros, and like I've designed and edited so many videos and pictures.
I do still plan on doing Real Pixels, where it's just like me going over some of my favorite movies that may be unknown to others. Like one other one that's a really good one that you may not have heard of is Cool Hand Luke, and it's a classic Paul Newman movie. Because, like, growing up, we would always watch movies on, like, Saturday nights. And so it's, like, like some of those classic movies. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and Cool Hand Luke and like I love so many different movies, and so I was gonna do like a segment of like pre-recorded videos and then like random live ones where I just kind of talk about like some of my favorite movies and what I love about them. And it's just I haven't quite ran with it yet, but I've kind of
we've kind of been working on it here and there.
Everything,
yeah,
so it's in the works.
Yeah, because we have a few different ideas for a few different shows. Because like I also have like the Destiny one and stuff I want to get doing, and
pooped bed. I'm sorry, just the way you said that made me. Yeah.
I know, and that's the thing too. Like, our laptop isn't the greatest either.
Yeah. It can only handle so much.
Yeah.
It was like one of the refurbished ones.
Yeah, but I mean, it's better than the one we had, but yeah, it's definitely not the PC rig that I wish I still had.
These ones are still like pretty good though. Like,
yeah, I told you I'm gonna be sleeping with one eye open.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I'm just kidding. Yeah,
I don't have any intentions on dying anytime soon, so you're safe.
I know Carlito said I love his last one, Road to Perdition.
Yes.
Yeah, that was his last one. I know. I haven't even showed you The Color of Money, huh? Or
you showed me Pool Hall Junkies.
No, I showed you Pool Hall Junkies, or not The Color of Money, but The Hustler.
No, you did show me The Hustler.
Oh, I do. Oh, we did watch that. Yeah, you're right.
And The Hustler was really good.
Yeah.
And because after The Hustler was
The Color of Money is the sequel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you had shown me The Hustler and I had showed you Cool Hand Luke.
Yeah, because that one I hadn't seen in a really long time.
Because what we have here is a failure to communicate. God, that movie is so good. And like another movie that you guys, if I don't know if you really like Ryan Reynolds and stuff, but he did this movie, The Voices, and he actually did the voices of the dog and the cat, Bosco, and the cat.
Yeah, it was an indie film he did.
It was an indie film, and it's a movie about schizophrenia. Because his character in it is schizophrenic, and the dog and the cat that he's talking to, he actually did the voices for as well.
Which you can't even tell. I didn't even realize he did until after. I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
And I mean, and then after like kind of thinking about it and noticing all the voice work he has done, like he actually is a really good voice actor. He's done a lot. And
he doesn't get enough credit.
He really doesn't. I mean, he gets credit as Deadpool and his comedic chops, but
and
he's a damn good voice actor too.
I really liked the voices. It's like one of those I've loved
Ryan Reynolds for a long time, like well before even Deadpool. And
that one's one of my favorites. It's the one that Ryan Reynolds. Why is there tape right here?
there's tape everywhere because like I'll pull it off a bag and board and like.
I probably did that.
Either you or me. I mean, I know I do it a lot.
But there's one where it's he's a schizophrenic in it, and it's the voices, and it's Ryan Reynolds, and then another really favorite movie. I know that's gonna
be one of the first movies you do, like.
Yeah, that'll be one of the first ones that I like a review and show like a clip of it. Granted, type of be, but the other one I really like is Running with Scissors.
That's another one you had to show me.
Yeah. That one I had to show you. It was really good.
Which is based off a book that you had read too.
Amityville Horror one. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that was one of the first like kind of more serious things I saw him in.
Mm-hmm.
That in if you've seen him in Smoking Aces. I couldn't think of it for a second. Which is a movie that I used to have.
Oh, yeah.
That I've been telling you we need to get again and watch, and because I used to have it, I don't think we have it anymore. We might, but I'm pretty sure we don't. But he's really good in that too. He actually plays opposite Ray Liotta really well in it.
I just remembered the clip from The Proposal. Why are you naked? Why are you wet?
That was another really good one he was in too. Yeah, I always like that one.
That was pretty funny. That one was pretty funny.
Because he did really good again, like with Sandra Bullock.
Yeah. To the window, to the wall. You're a freak.
She's like, shut up.
Good stuff. Right. But it's been an hour.
Yeah, we hit over that hour part. So yeah, I think we'll probably wrap it here. But Yeah, we'll be back next week.
There's original Gone in 60 Seconds from the 70s. I'm going to have to look that up.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
I'm going to have to look that up. It's okay, McD. I can't spell either. Autocorrect is always spelling everything for me.
I knew there was one. An original Gone in 60 Seconds. I knew there was one, but I haven't seen it. I will have to look at that, though, from the 70s.
These are really cool. They're fun.
I know. I wonder if NPS has been open, because that's an awesome place to go to and find random video movies and
odd end stuff
super cheap, and you never know what you're gonna find. Like once Nate, oh my god, he scored the best haul there ever. He found an original Banksy painting there, and they were selling it for like $10 or something.
MPS, we gotta go there again.
And just do you have any idea how much this is worth? I'm like, yeah, I do. Because I knew at the time. Who knows now? Because I don't know if he's gotten more popular or not. But
we still have the Batman gauges right here. Batman.
I know. I don't know. I think these are slightly smaller than the ones I've been. So I don't.
How do we get anything done, guys? I don't know. It's a mystery.
We don't. That's why we didn't have shows the last 2 weeks.
This is true, yeah. It's that we don't get things done half the time.
Oh, Gretzky says we have tons. I know. I wish I still had my old movie
we still have some of it.
I lost a lot back in the day. No, I mean even before I met you. Even before we met, I used to have a ridiculous
The one movie
amount.
that I've had a few times and then it just somehow always gets away from me.
I have a few of those.
Is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Which is funny because that's one of mine.
Yeah. I've owned that movie a few times. I've bought it, and then it's a friend will borrow it, or it'll get left somewhere, or it just comes up missing, and I'm like, I know I had it. Hey, Jojo, good to see you.
Yeah, I hope you're having a good weekend.
Yes, indeed.
I know, it's funny, because I have multiple movies like that, too, and it's funny, because Fear and Loathing probably would be my first one, too, I would mention, because that's the one I probably own more than any other movie.
Running with Scissors is really good, though.
I've owned it good.
That one makes me laugh.
5 or 6 times, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. Good times. Good times.
Yeah. Running with Scissors was good.
The first time I watched it, you didn't realize I was watching it, and then the second time I was watching it, you were playing your games, and you're like, "Wait, what are you watching?" And I'm like, "It's Running with Scissors."
Yeah, it's definitely one of those ones you have to sit and pay attention to the whole thing, beginning to end,
Yeah, it needs your undivided attention.
Yeah, that one time when I was like, the hell are you watching?
Yeah, because there's a bit in it.
It makes me want to read the book.
The book is really good. I love the book.
I mean, books usually always are better.
Usually.
I mean, on a lot of cases.
Yeah. But I don't know if we've really had anything else. We've rambling for the most part.
I think that's about it. We'll be back next week. Hopefully we maybe can make it to the LCS or whatever to have some new books to show. If not, we'll come up with a...
I will be on Mr. Comics 89.
Is it next Saturday or?
Yeah, it is next Saturday. It's.
Next 89's the knockout.
The knockout. Yeah. Why was that not coming to me? It was just escaping my mind. I'm like, I know it was just there. Yeah.
Yeah. Where you
Home Alone is a really good movie.
Oh yeah.
That one's. And keep the change, you filthy animals.
Mm-hmm. I always really loved the second one.
Where it's he's sitting in the back seat with the cigarette, and it's not even lit yet, and it's your friend's driving 90 miles per hour on the freeway, and it's
what's the point of life anymore, or whatever. And you're like,
It's what? Oh, good stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Home Alone wise, I've always liked the second one more. Just when they were in New York, his plan, his traps and everything that he set up. I don't know. Growing up, I always liked the New York one a little bit more.
I always liked him in Party Monster.
Wait, was the New York one 2? How many of those did they do? 2, right?
I think 2.
God, I can't remember.
I liked Party Monster. That one. One was
a good Party Monster's Home Alone 3, right?
I know.
No, that's messed up because that one's that one's a true story.
Yeah, that one is based on a true story, but still shows up with the clock.
I know. Hey man, want to buy a clock? 3 in the morning when he's in his tidy whities carrying around a grandfather clock.
Movies, man, I love them.
Oh yeah,
they're great. And yeah, so I'll be on the Knockout next Saturday, and I will be defending Daredevil against Batman Beyond, and we'll see how I do.
Yeah, Daredevil against Batman Beyond.
Yeah, it should be fun. And then we'll probably do our show, and hopefully we would have been able to make it to the LCS at some point.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Yeah, either that or we'll have some of the collection or something to show. But
possibly just like some of our favorite books, or maybe we'll actually get some of the rooms straightened up, because
yeah, because I wanted to change some of the display back here.
Yeah, and we can get this person out of a box and put her up somewhere.
Yeah, right. Probably by your first appearance. We have our first appearance around here somewhere.
Yeah, we do.
I know we did at one point.
See, yeah, this one too.
All right.
And there's even Lady Thor.
I know, that's the stuff I still need to put up. That's why I don't know why that stuff's down in a box.
Because we moved the shelf.
Oh my god, and I've had hassles with that one before too.
With the cape on Lady Thor.
I know, I'm just gonna super glue it on.
Yeah,
next time. Yeah, when I go to stand that back up, I'm just gonna super glue the cape on.
You should. It's Lady Thor.
That's actually a really good legend they did on that, other than the cape thing.
Other than the cape that falls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we will wrap that here. Thank you guys all so much for hanging out and joining us and chatting. It's been a blast. You are all so incredible. My sideburns are back.
Oh yeah, they
I need a haircut.
All right, we love you guys. Be safe.
Always have a good night. Have a good rest of your weekend. Take care and be kind.